Say hello to democracy! How about a nice cup of...
Mission area.
Today we have some squishy gameplay. All we're doing is squashing some bugs. You get to see some incendiary shotgun, incendiary grenades. We're gonna have a good time. I am playing solo because the game's relatively new. The multiplayer seems to be pretty bugged. I finally made it in without having to actually wait too long for the server. And so I figured let's just play. And so I've done quite a few rounds just solo with both the bugs and the automatons. And after hitting level 10, I got the little drone that helps you out, your little doggy drone. But the orbital strikes, huge. The machine gun stratagem goes with me every single time. That thing is a must with the automatons for me. If you're just exploring, honestly the jump pack can be fun, but I feel like it's not that worth. I've used it like twice. It hasn't been game breaking for me.
There's something here.
If you need to destroy a bunch of holes, grenade launcher, great for solo. Also the Gatling sentry, it really does good work, especially if you don't have the guard dog unlocked yet. But for what I've been running solo, that seems to be working the best is that guard dog, the machine gun, the regular orbital strike, and then also the orbital 122 millimeter HE barrage. They've all been working pretty well for me, just playing solo at least.
Get some! Get some!
Near your position.
At the beginning here, you see me struggling. It's actually the biggest struggle I've had all the day. It's the first round I've gone in with the shotgun, and honestly I think it's one of the better weapons so far. Regardless, we're getting used to the shotgun, and yeah, you see me struggle. I die a lot right here in the beginning.
Say hello to democracy! How about a nice cup of... butt injury.
Sending down equipment package. Orbital strike incoming.
Get some! Get some! Not today! Say hello to democracy!
Here we finally kind of get a grip, take a step back, start killing some of these big ass bugs. I am gonna be cutting out a lot of the, drop downs and just running around. That way, not really wasting too much time just watching pointless gameplay. You can actually see how the gun works. Do you want to use the 60 medals on it? Just more gameplay.
Mag's empty! Fire in the hole!
I will say the shotgun seemed to be the best weapon I've used on the eggs. Probably better than the grenade, better than the machine guns, anything like that. It just one shot, you're done. So, would recommend for these egg missions for sure.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear. Mission tactical asset near your location.
A lot of the bug missions have just been a lot easier than the automaton ones. And so just always seemed kind of light. And I don't know if it was the planet I went to this time, but it was definitely a little harder. There was a lot more of the big bugs I just wasn't expecting. So here I came around the corner and I just got messed up again.
Throwing grenade!
No other way to put it. I was struggling a little bit, but it's still just such a fun game. It's so epic, being able to dive and keep shooting your gun, the different guns and stratagems that you can use. It's just a fun game. And it's definitely more fun with more players. The multiplayer has been broken, and so I figured, I'm excited about it. I've been playing solo, and it's not as fun, but it's still just so epic, and it gives you feelings that other games don't really give as much.
Deploying equipment package. Mission map updated.
On this mission, instead of going and doing more of the sub-objectives and exploring, I just started heading towards the next main objective to destroy the eggs, because when you're just by yourself, I mean, I wasted a lot of reinforcements on that first objective, and so I only have one left, and I want to make sure that I at least get the main objective and then maybe extract to try and get some samples out. And it's just, you can't guarantee that when you're alone as well. It's definitely a lot easier. It's made to be played with friends. But as you can see, you can still have some good rounds and a lot of fun, honestly.
Have a taste of democracy! Last.
Freedom, triumph of Incindiary 1-4. The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Pelican 1 returning to extraction point. ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Grenade! Throwing grenade!
ETA T-minus. Landing in progress. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
It's always such a good feeling when you make it to the extract. You actually get out alive on a successful mission. But it's such a much more like epic feeling when you did it all alone.
Orbit synchronized.
Sub-objective nearby. Firing orbital strike.
Get some! Get some! Mag's empty.
And here's what I'm saying with the orbital strikes. It's almost like setting up an ambush. It's just gives you such an advantage, especially when you're playing solo. Some of the enemies already going to be dead, and then we can go in, close the holes, kill the remainder. Objective complete, you know?
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Fire in the
I just can't stress enough, like, I'm loving this game so far. It's so cool, the thought that you can just throw a grenade down in the hole, it'll collapse on itself, or, you know, do some sort of other orbital strike. Here is where a grenade launcher is also really nice solo. Say you didn't do an orbital strike, you could go in, avoid killing any bugs, fire the launcher into the holes, and just run away. Just a hit and run. And you don't even have to kill too many bugs, other than like the hunters, so that they don't kind of hunt you down. And so there's just different methods you can do to play solo or with friends to just absolutely destroy.
Objective near your position.
I also really like just almost these little mini games on the terminal. All the little objectives. After playing a couple hours, it's a little repetitive, but it's also somehow still kind of fun so far, despite the repetitive aspect. It just feels cool manually pulling these things out of the ground and turning the signal, helping the scientists get to safety. You know, it's all just enjoyable. Here there's kind of a huge horde of these bugs just on the rock. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing there, but it's a good show of just the power of the Incendiary on this shotgun. Pretty much one mag killed all of them.
Mag's empty. For prosperity. Bug outpost spotted. Mag's empty.
The rewarding aspect of the game too is like it's okay to die sometimes. Obviously it's kind of annoying and sometimes you struggle, like at the beginning of the video I just couldn't get on my feet. But here I die, you know, maybe I didn't play it quite safe enough, and I can just go pick up the stuff that I had and keep going. And it's nice to not just die and lose everything or all the rounds over, you know, and you can just redeploy by yourself. And so it's just a nice touch with the solo gameplay. And on top of that, it's still just so intense. Even though it is rewarding, you know, you die and you can get your stuff back. I'm literally fighting for my life right here. It just has this great level of intensity, and the prone shooting and the jumping onto your back just intensifies that feeling of like you couldn't handle it. You're out of ammo. You know, there's so many of them. You're literally on your back fighting for your life. It just adds such a great feeling to the combat in this game. I really love the incendiary grenades just because of like the visuals of them exploding with fire everywhere, but also just the burn damage. It's just a great resource, and they just make it look more epic.
Roger. Pelican 1 will firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Have a taste of democracy!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Get some! Get some!
20 seconds.
Throwing grenade!
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Pelican 1 approaching.
Another successful mission complete.
Empty.
And I hope you guys enjoyed watching.
Pelican 1 landing.
Thank you if you stayed around.
Where you're standing.
I don't know a whole lot about editing or uploading,
You will never destroy
and it
our way
was
of
an
life.
old dream of mine growing up. I mean, every kid wants to be a YouTuber nowadays, but it's something I really wanted, and I definitely lost that dream. But I just felt a little bit inspired to make a video because I've really been loving Helldivers, and it's a new game, and it could be a good opportunity. So here I am. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.